Hello and welcome back to another video. Woo! Cosmic Joe. So I'm excited because I'm recording these again, so I'm just very proud of myself. But in the last video I forgot to mention if you're in an environment or you're in a location where it's deemed inappropriate to be emotional or cry. So in those situations, like if you're at work or, out with friends or at school, or wherever you are, like in a public place where you feel comfortable just releasing emotion, I would recommend, and what I do personally is I would find a bathroom, I just find the nearest area. I love to go into nature and just like cry. So anywhere that you can find that will give you enough comfortability to just, release what you have to release, and then, get back to it. If you're in a certain environment like that. I just forgot to mention it. So to continue to this video, what I'm going to be talking about are different ways to release emotion, or healthy ways to release your emotions. So, and this is not just like being sad, it's like anger, confusion, just like all other things that get bottled up, because it's not just crying that happens. Some people end up yelling and all these other things, which, once you start reacting that way, it doesn't help anyone. It starts to be, a little chaotic, because now you're yelling and everyone's not even listening to you anymore. They're just hearing you yell and they're just like, whoa, calm down. But you're trying to calm down, but you can't. So it gets difficult. So ways that are different things that you can do to help yourself just like get out your emotions. The one that I recommend the most and that I've started doing, I've been journaling every day. So that's the first one, journaling. Journaling is super important because you are writing everything out. And this helps with like confusion too a lot, and just all emotions, because usually people have all these things bottled in, and they don't know what's going on in their body or their brain. Like they're just confused. They're just like feeling everything at once. Their head's racing, like everything's just cycling and cycling, and it's just, painful. So if you journal, you're actually able to put it on paper. So the things in your head are now coming out onto the paper. And usually after you like journal, like if you just like write, like you don't have to write about anything specifically, just write how you feel or just write. Eventually, maybe your writing will become more positive if it starts off negative, and you'll start to feel better, because you aren't holding it in your body anymore. It's right here on paper. And when you journal, it also gives you a good avenue to actually change it or fix what you're going through, because now you can see it and you can like understand what's going on in your head. It's not so foreign. So yeah, so journaling is my favorite. I think everyone should journal at least once a day, just to get it out. So yeah, that's a really good way. Another good way is meditating. I have started meditating every morning, and it is so much different. Like my life feels so much different, because usually if I wake up in the morning, I'm like exhausted, like I don't want to get out of bed, like I'm just like just want to sleep, don't want to go to work. That's the kind of mindset I'm in. But since I meditate now, like I wake up, it's like the first thing I do. I'll meditate, I'll feel like nice, calm, and then most times I feel like awake. And if I'm tired, like I'll start to like blink it away, and it feels like it's like just evaporating, which is like an amazing feeling. And then like I can go to work and just be fine. Like I'm usually not tired. Like I'm able to remain super positive. Before I was able to remain like positive at work, but now it's like, I don't know, like super. that's the best way I can describe it. So yeah, meditating is good, and just like, I don't know, just connecting with yourself it's always a good way to let out your emotion, or release it in a positive way, because even in meditation, you can contemplate and actually be in your head and, like kind of clear things out and see what comes up for you, So yeah, that's a really good way. The next way that I have is to confide in people you trust. So this one's really hard for me because I don't trust people, or I have a really hard time letting people in. So for me, it's like, oh, I don't know, if I tell this person, they're gonna tell everyone, and then it's just gonna be a whole thing. But that's why I say trusted people, because even though I have trust issues and there are people that like I would never like say anything to, there are people that are in the world that I will talk to and will confide in, and you know, I can expect them not to, you know, like tell everyone about it, or, you know, like be just respectful for it. So yeah, confiding in people that you trust is really good. So be that like an adult in your life, a trusted adult, a trusted friend, you know, anyone who's willing to listen, and not immediately judge you and try to help you. Those people usually will help you. So yeah, confiding in friends is a really important one, and I should do it more, honestly. I really should. I feel like that's something I still need to work on, so I will. The next thing I have is to get more active. So be that, you know, go on a walk for a little bit, run, you know. I was upset like a few days ago, and I went to like my local lake, and I just walked. Like there was a trail for, oh no, I didn't expect to walk there, but I was walking there for like an hour and a half or something, like, and I was walking there and back. Like I don't know how long I walked, but it was crazy. My legs were killing me. I just was not expecting to do it, but it helped me a lot to just like clear things and just like appreciate what's around me, like nature and stuff. So I think that's one of my favorite ways to do it, honestly. Just like movement. Like I used to go to the gym and just like release it that way too. So yeah, just get physical, and that's a good way too. And my last way, I guess I would say, is just to, you know, just release it in a safe environment. Just like scream it out, you know, like tantrum it out, do whatever you got to do. But that one is just, you have to be careful with that one, because people will, if you do it like around the wrong people, you know, you may bring out their triggers, or they may get upset by what you're doing. You know, they may think it has to do with them when it really has to do with you trying to release that stuff out. So I would just be very careful with that one, but it is very helpful to just sometimes just like scream, you know, just scream, cry, you know, just, one thing I've been learning is don't run away from your emotions, which is something that I've been doing. I've been trying to like, I guess in a way of being positive, I've been just like almost not thinking about like the negative aspects, but now I've been embracing those as well more. And yeah, so it's just helpful. So like I haven't screamed, but I have cried, you know, and like I haven't thrown tantrums or anything. But if I have to scream one day, like I'll just go, I don't know, in my car, like to this forest and just scream, you know, like I don't know, if I'm far away enough from everyone, I don't really see who's going to be upset about it. And I'm outside, so people yell all the time outside. So yeah, those are my reasons, or those are my ways, to help you emote better, if that's something that you're struggling with. So yeah, that's the video. So if you guys liked it, like it, subscribe, comment, and I also have a Patreon, which I may put like somewhere on the screen, but I also have a Patreon. So if you want personalized help from me, it's what I want to do. So I'm more than happy, and I'm like excited to just like get out there and start helping people. So yeah, with that, I will see you guys later. Bye.